the only family that never aged in the village of the old. In the far end of the dry plains, beyond the crooked river and the talking trees, there was a village called Gorima. People did not call it Gorima often. They called it the village of the old. This was because no one in Gorima was young. Children were born old. Adults grew old too quickly. Wrinkles came early, hair turned white before its time, and backs bent before dreams were fulfilled. By the age of 40, a man already walked like someone who had seen 100 rainy seasons. And by 60, people prepared for farewell songs. But inside this village of bent backs and tired eyes, there was one strange house. A house that refused to grow old. And inside that house lived one family. They were called the Aderins. Every morning, the villagers sat outside, rubbing their knees and stretching their tired bones. And every morning, they watched the Aderin family walk past. Father, mother, 2 children. They looked the same. Always. The father, Baba Aderin, still had straight shoulders and strong steps. The mother, Mama Aderin, still had smooth skin and bright eyes. The children, Sola and Mina, never grew taller, never grew weaker. Year after year, no change. While other children became old men in a blink, Sola still laughed like a boy. While other mothers lost their strength, Mama Aderin still sang while sweeping. People whispered, "How is this possible? Are they hiding something? Are they human at all?" But the Aderins never argued. They never boasted. They simply lived quietly. That silence made the village uncomfortable. One evening, during a village meeting, an old man stood up slowly. His name was Elder Kono, his voice thin but sharp. He pointed his shaking finger toward the Aderin house. "These people," he said, "are the reason we suffer." The crowd murmured. "If aging is our destiny," he continued, "why are they spared?" Another woman spoke. "My daughter was born old. But their children are still young." Soon, anger filled the air. Not loud anger. The tired, painful kind. They decided to watch the Aderins closely. They watched at dawn. Nothing. They watched at night. Nothing. The Aderins slept like normal people. They ate normal food. They prayed like everyone else. No strange rituals. No secret visitors. Still, they never aged. The more the villagers watched, the more afraid they became. Because fear grows when answers refuse to come. One night, the wind did not sleep. It howled through the village like it carried bad news. That night, a group of villagers gathered quietly. They carried torches, not weapons. Their faces were hard, but tired. Elder Kono led them. "We will ask them once," he said. "And if they refuse to speak, we will drive them away." They surrounded the Aderin house. Baba Aderin stepped out calmly. "We know why you're here," he said gently. "Then speak," Elder Kono replied. "Tell us why time avoids your house." Baba Aderin looked at his family. Then he sighed. "It is time." Long ago, before Gorima became the village of the old, Baba Aderin had been a traveler. On one journey, he found a dying stranger by the roadside. Everyone else had passed the man. Baba Aderin did not. He carried him, fed him, stayed until the man's last breath. Before dying, the stranger whispered, "You have chosen kindness over fear. Your bloodline will rest where time cannot hurt it." That was all. No magic words. No rituals. Just kindness. "But listen," Baba Aderin said softly to the villagers. "This gift came with a price." The villagers leaned closer. "We cannot leave this village," Mama Aderin said. "If we do, age will catch us in one day." "We cannot share this gift," Baba Aderin continued. "It was not meant to be used. Only to protect." And, little Mina added quietly, we will never grow older, but we will also never grow beyond this place. Silence fell. The villagers expected power. But they heard a cage. Elder Kono lowered his head. So while we grow old, he said, you remain, but never move forward. Baba Aderin nodded. We watch generations pass, he said. We bury friends. We stay. The anger in the crowd softened. Because suffering does not always look the same. From that day, the villagers stopped watching the Aderins with fear. Children sat with Mama Aderin to hear stories. Old men rested near Baba Aderin's shade. They no longer asked for the gift. They understood now. Time was not a punishment. It was a journey. Many years later, Elder Kono passed away peacefully. Before his final rest, he called Baba Aderin close. You taught us something, he whispered. Growing old means we lived. Baba Aderin smiled sadly. That night, the village felt quiet. And for the first time, the villagers were thankful for every wrinkle. Today, Gorima is no longer called the village of the old. It is called the village of the wise. And at the edge of it, the Aderin family still lives. Unchanged. Watching. Reminding everyone that time is not the enemy. A life without change is not always a blessing. And kindness, even once, can echo forever.